Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good evening. Whatever. So, I'm itchy. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes because there's a shit ton this year because it rains so much here in Michigan. So, my last video, the one that's titled On Natural Disaster, my prediction, or whatever you call it, was wrong. Unless, of course, something did happen and I just don't know about it because it wasn't in the news or posted on social media. I didn't think that the rapture was going to happen like a lot of people, or some other stuff that they mentioned. I just thought a hurricane was going to hit the East Coast and, you know, destroy a lot of shit and cause a power outage. Could still happen, but it didn't happen on the 23rd. So I was wrong about that. I'll be transparent, motherfucker. What else was I going to talk about? What is it? Today is September. It's either the 24th or 25th. It's the end of September. It's probably the 25th, but think 24th or 25th, either way. It's decent out weather-wise. I'd say it's more good than bad, because we've had Septembers where there's fucking snow and it's cold as hell. Shit, man, if it stays in the 60s and 70s all throughout winter, I'd be happy. I know that won't happen, but it has gone that far up, like even to Christmas time. That makes the winter go by so much faster. I love that. There were some topics I wanted to talk about, but of course I always forget because I never write them down, or I never feel like talking to the camera. I have moments where, a lot of times, where I feel blah. I was tested before for low testosterone in the past, and they said I had it. I think that's a large reason why I always feel not the best. I'm a lot better than what I was, though, now that I've been doing carnivore, or dirty carnivore. Okay, speaking of that, another thing I gotta be honest and transparent about is the fact that, okay, I started the carnivore diet March 15th, and today is September 25th. I can't think of it in my brain how long that's been. But anyways, I had at least a week, a full week, 7 days, maybe 10, where I ate some apples by my work that are in season. You know, like an apple or two a day. It didn't affect me weight-wise or anything, but it affected my digestion because of the fiber and shit. And I could feel it in my stomach, and it did not feel comfortable at all. But otherwise, I still been doing pretty much the carnivore diet. Technically, you have to be like, I don't know if it's 70, 75, 80% animal based to be carnivore. A lot of people are like, oh, why are you so picky? Because it matters. Technically, I'm mad that I ate that fruit because it's not being strict enough. But sometimes you got to do little tests like that to see how your body responds. besides my digestion and feeling the chunks of apple in my stomach, and it just felt uncomfortable. I noticed I got a little more itchy because I used to have psoriasis, and I noticed like some itchiness come back because of the sugars, probably the fiber too, but the sugar in it. What else? You don't realize it because when you're so used to living not the greatest, when something happens, you're kind of just like, oh, I feel like shit today. It affects your mood. You don't even realize it. You think it's not the cause, but it is. So I've had a slump of not feeling the greatest from it. It makes you feel more down, less motivated, even depressed. So that's why it's important to be strict and stick to the carnivore diet, animal-based. But that sometimes people have to do those little tests, like 1 week, not like a whole month where all of a sudden you got to start over, and you know what I mean. A lot of people, they're like, I want to get to the point where I can eat that stuff again. What? Eat the poison? Eat the foods that you're not supposed to be eating, or the foods that are unnatural? It's like, it just shows how fucking lost you are, and that's cognitive dissonance. That's not how it works. And the reason why you're more sensitive to those foods if you reintroduce them is because you just cleaned out your body. It's like a drug addict that has been clean for a long time, and then they take the drug and they feel it stronger, but also the detox sometimes. Well, like, obviously you got to take it for so long to feel the withdrawals, not just once, but it's poison you're putting in your body. Some of the stuff I see like on all these carnivore channels where they all like baby each other. They're like overly nice. I get it, it's good to be nice, but it's like you guys are afraid to put your foot down on shit. You're afraid to speak up because you don't want to hurt feelings. Like, no, you're supposed to strictly eat animal based, or if it's the lion diet, just meat, water, salt. Yeah, people fuck up, I get that, but my point is, you got these people on these carnivore groups on Facebook showing their meals, and they're always adding some plant food, some seasoning, and then they say, well, the carnivore diet's not working and I got these symptoms. Every little thing that you have is affecting it. Like, for instance, I call my diet the dirty carnivore diet because I'm eating carnivore, but the thing is, I had an addiction to energy drinks, caffeine. So now, these past 5-6 months, whatever, I drink sugar-free energy drinks. It's not carnivore. So there's the ingredients in this shit is giving me side effects. But even though I'm drinking sugar-free energy drinks with the carnivore diet, because I'm doing what I eat, not drink, but what I eat, has still improved my health. I got to show you guys again on the scale, because I've been like 175. It used to be 235, but now I'm 175. Every little thing that you add in, or like people always want some garlic or spice, that affects how you feel. There's a reason why they tricked people into adding that stuff to their food, because every little thing affects your mood. It gives you a bad reaction. People think they have, oh, my sinuses, my allergies. Well, what do you expect? You're putting plants in your body that give you allergies. And when for the few people that say they're allergic to meat, it's because of the quality of meat they're eating. Because in reality, you can't be allergic to meat. I know people would disagree with that. You're eating contaminated meat. We're made to eat red meat. And if it's pure and natural, it wouldn't make you feel like shit. Most of us eat grain-fed. And most of us can handle it, but not everyone can. Oh. Well, I wanted to tell you that I was wrong about 9/23. But then again, all the TV shows talking about it never put the year. They just put the date, 9/23. You never know. Well, I'll leave it at that. I'm done ranting. I'm almost home for my walk. Have a good day. Smile, you fucks. Love you.